Now, live with the breaking news reports, this is ABC 27 News.
And good morning, I'm Allie Lanyon.
And I'm James Cromwell. We're coming on the air right now as a community prepares to say goodbye to Lebanon Police Lieutenant William Lebo, who was killed in the line of duty last week.
Today, family, friends, and fellow law enforcement are gathering to honor Lieutenant Lebo and the sacrifice he made protecting his community in the face of danger. Let's go live to Taylor Tashev. She is in Lebanon at the funeral home where a procession is just getting underway this morning.
Good morning, Allie and James. Yeah, the procession is starting right about now. We're at Christman's Funeral Home here in Lebanon City. The support here today, I can't even put it into words. The amount of police stations, police departments, we have state police, we have surrounding police departments all coming out to show their support. You can see the motorcycles behind me, and coming up right now is the hearse that is carrying Lieutenant Lebo's body to the Giant Center for the celebration of life. Right now, the hearse coming right here. Let's take a moment of silence as this passes by right now. As you can see, the hearse right there passing me. As you can see, the hearse right there passing me right now. And now, Lieutenant Lebo was part of the Lebanon City Police Department for 40 years. He was scheduled to retire on May 1st. He was promoted to sergeant in 2002 and then later promoted again to lieutenant. Lieutenant Lebo was on the force for 40 years, serving the community. And you can really see the impact of that today. Community members coming outside, standing on the sidewalks, many people coming outside of their businesses right now to watch this procession go by. And like I said before, the amount of support from other police departments is just, I can't even put it into words. The number of police departments that have shown up here today showing their support. You could see City of Lebanon police officers driving by right now with their lights on. And then once they go through, it will be other surrounding police departments that will be following behind on their way to the Giant Center. And they will be continuing this procession onto Route 422, and it's expected to take about 45 minutes to get from the funeral home to the Giant Center. That celebration of life is open to the public. Doors open at 10, and that will then begin at 11 o'clock this morning. And of course, we'll have live team coverage from there as well. So as you can see, again, some of the patrol cars leaving the funeral home right now, and now starting to come by our surrounding police departments. You can see just down the street, just a sea of police lights that are on right now. Now you can see them making their way through the procession behind me. We have multiple agencies here, Lebanon City. We have, I saw South Lebanon Township Police coming up as well. So you can really feel the support from the surrounding police departments here today for Lieutenant Lebo and his celebration of life. But we'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Taylor, I know we see so many police officers there. Are you also seeing members of the community lining the street as this procession is going by?
Yeah, James, we've been here for about 40 minutes now, and you've seen some community members coming out. And, you know, once police, the patrol cars started putting their lights on, a lot of them walked outside of their homes, walked outside of the businesses, and are standing here watching this procession go by. You know, the district attorney has said throughout the past week, you know, this has impacted the entire community, and you can really see how the community is pulling together on this one for Lieutenant Lebo, his family, and the police department as well.
The first Lebanon City police officer to be killed in the line of duty in more than 100 years. Thank you, Taylor, for that live report from Lebanon this morning.
Now, as Taylor mentioned, that procession making its way to Hershey. Services begin this morning at 11.
Janelle Knight is live at Giant Center with more on what is happening there. Janelle.
Good morning, Allie and James. Well, in about 45 minutes, that procession will make its way here to Hershey at Giant Center. A number of first responders are already here. In fact, they're lining the entrance of the arena with some fire trucks, and I saw some other police departments already getting ready for the arrival of the procession. Now, the service, as you mentioned, it starts at 11, but doors open at 10, and it's open to the public. The law enforcement community is really like like a family. And when someone dies in the line of duty, they are there to support the department and family. And that was the scene by the number of people who lined the streets for Lieutenant Lebo's procession over the weekend. Lebo was known for being quiet but dedicated to his job of 40 years and was set to retire next month. He was 64 years old. He leaves behind a wife and a daughter. We'll be live streaming the service on air and online, abc27.com. Back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Janelle. And of course, you can stay with ABC 27 News throughout the morning for continuing coverage of this celebration of life service.
Yeah, we will carry Lieutenant William Lebo's service in its entirety starting this morning at 11 o'clock. Right now, we return to regular programming. Have a good morning.
Thanks for watching this ABC 27 News breaking news report. We now return to regular programming.